The problem with the hesitation is you kicking the can down the road, and the can's still there, the litter's still there, the trash is still there. The thing that
we've been doing some good claps. Welcome back to Real Talk Real Estate. My name is Scott Werner with the Capstone team, brokered by EXP.
My name's Donovan Johnson with Coldwell Banker. Today we're going to be talking about what happens before the buyer decides to put an offer in.
Everything's been moving forward, been ready to go. The claim's been going trickety track on but the buyer has been looking, comparing, asking questions, narrating, narrowing things down, and suddenly, dun dun dun, it's time to act. It's time that everything just slows down.
And most of the time, nothing's changed with the house at all. I will say this. Somebody told me this like 3 months into real estate, that real estate's a hurry up and wait business, meaning that everybody's in a rush, then everybody's waiting out of nowhere.
Is that the infamous?
Oh, yeah.
That's the infamous Dan?
Tommy
E.
Tommy E
hit you with that. I thought that was some Dan. That was some Dan Flavin.
I got some Dan-isms I can throw, though.
I mean, that's a great man to be throwing something out there. Look, the roof didn't move. The kitchen didn't shrink. The neighborhood didn't suddenly go black. I mean, I'm sorry.
Once you go black,
you never go back.
At least in real estate and gentrification and redlining and steering and yeah.
We could talk about a lot of people trying to steer.
The thing is that the situation gets really real right before you put the offer in. Imagine you go from, oh, you look good, to like, hey, like, let's set this up. Let's make this official. Whoa. Like, are we Instagram official, or are we like just seeing each other official? Like
change your Facebook status official?
Like, am I going to Thanksgiving dinner official?
Ooh.
Or am I meeting you at the night out?
And guess what? That's when hesitation shows up. Mm-hmm. Right there is when you tighten up a little bit. Up to that point, most of the process feels theatrical. You know, it's fun looking through the houses, talking through options, going through the paces, and comparing one against the other.
Absolutely. And even when you're about to buy a home, it can still feel like a search.
Yep.
Because until you're locked in with the home, your mind's always going to be like, well, what if?
Yes. But guess what? When you get that offer ready, it changes everything. Like, am I going to be locked? It truthfully is like, hey, when you're changing jobs or when you're changing this, am I really going to make this jump? Am I ready? You're not just thinking about a house. Now you're choosing it. You're choosing that one.
Right. And once you choose any home, there's a couple situations where it wouldn't be like this, but you're committing to usually an inspection period, and just because you go through an inspection period don't mean you're going to have the home. And it costs every bit of like $400 nowadays, I feel like, to have your inspection. 100%. And then you got to go through your negotiations. And after your negotiations, and if y'all can agree, you still got an appraisal. I mean, you might as well say $500 at that point. So now you're almost $1,000 in a process once you are committed.
And that's when the questioning starts. That's when it's like, what if a new home comes on that I like more? Am I overpaying? Am I really rushing this? Those are the questions that start getting put in your head.
And the thing is, Scott, is that those aren't bad questions. They're actually normal. But if you let them hold you up, you can really be kicking yourself later.
Yeah, which is interesting, because most of the time they aren't worried about, 5 minutes before we're writing the offer. They're worried about the then, the now. This is what just happened and how we're going to. That's what makes things tricky. The hesitation usually doesn't sound like fear. It sounds like logic. It sounds like this is something that this is a normal process.
Right. Excuse me. Sorry. Right. I hear all the time, let's think about it. Let me sleep on it. sometimes I feel like people can sleep on it, but sometimes I'm like, man, if we don't jump, then this may not be it.
Absolutely. I like what you're saying. I like where you're at. There are times when slowing down is the right move. If something doesn't feel right, if the numbers feel off, or if the house has a real issue, you got to pay attention to that. But other times.
So, quick story. I may be wrong for this, and I know I got to answer for everything.
Never wrong
in heaven, but these people, and I knew they should have bought this house. Like, this is the one, I know this, and I'm not a salesman at heart. I'm really not. So this was kind of frustrating about it, because I'm like, this is it. Mm-hmm. And they're like, we should pray about it. Well, I grabbed both their hands and just started praying. Lord, let them see this is actually the house, and I'm not trying to be a salesman. Amen. And I opened my eyes, and their little kid looked at me and started laughing. The husband thought it was funny.
What'd the wife think?
They still use me and like me, but I think the husband loves me and the wife likes me. Like, I feel like I got exposed in her group chat. Like, this here
prayed for this house.
Prayed for the home, because we said we need to pray on it. Like, damn, babe, we've been praying a month and a half, 45 days. Jesus only in the desert 40 days. We fast in the house?
What happened? Day 41 didn't come?
Bro.
Look. Looking feels safe. Comparing feels safe. Taking the possibilities and talking about them feels safe. You can't technically make the wrong choice if you never actually choose anything. You can't. Sometimes it's like a relationship. Sometimes you have to take the plunge. Sometimes you have to take the Facebook commitment and go change your profile status to together.
It's complicated. Why'd you have to make it seem so complicated, baby?
His singles are going to drop next week, by the way.
You can create your own problems when you pretty much sit there and try and like ruminate.
Yeah.
And that's just no bueno.
No bueno. Right. It feels productive in the moment, but what you're doing is actually delaying the process. Nothing actually moves forward. You're just staying in the search queue. Hey, I'm not a new age kind of guy, but it seems like you're just keep on swiping left. Is that what you do? Just swipe left, or is it swipe right? I don't know.
Left is no, right is yes.
So I guess you're just in that search queue, swiping left. At the core, buyers usually aren't afraid of the house. They're afraid of being wrong.
And I would love to reemphasize that the buyer isn't afraid of the home. They're usually worried about being wrong. And is this decision on an economic macro and micro level fitting? Nobody wants to look back and think, oh, GD, No.
The hesitation starts to feel like control. If I wait, I'm not going to get it wrong. If I keep looking, I still have options. If I don't commit, nothing's on paper, brother. You're not locked in. It's not your mortgage.
Right. No, this call's being recorded. The problem with the hesitation is you kicking the can down the road, and the can's still there, the litter's still there, the trash is still there. The thing that you're avoiding is still there. And the perfect situation ain't it, but you can get a realtor, somebody that's willing to fight for you to get you every dollar, whether it's on the price, whether it's concessions, inspection responses, just really looking out for you, not only in the buying process, but somebody thinking about, man, if they don't fix this now, this could really be, instead of being like an $1,000 fix right now, this could turn into a $7,000-$8,000 fix later down the road. So, hey, let's adjust to this.
And that's the thing. When you're in that hesitation, it doesn't feel like it's it doesn't feel like it's the one until someone else buys the house. The goal isn't to eliminate fear completely. Truthfully, isn't. that's not being realistic. Buying a home is a big decision, and it really should feel important. I mean, because that's how to move forward without forcing it.
The goal is to understand what the hesitation is telling you. So getting the feedback from that.
Yeah. I mean, a good question is something actually wrong with the house? Or is that the big decision? Is there something wrong with the house, or is there something wrong with the decision?
And those are two very different things. If there's something wrong with the house, then your realtor needs to beat them up on the inspection report, price, whatever it's going to be. But if it's a question of location, size, functionality, all right, then we could be a little bit more like, this home just doesn't meet my criteria.
Yeah. I mean, the hesitation is if it's only because of the decision doesn't feel right, doesn't feel normal, that's all those things. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with the house. It means the process is finally getting towards the action phase. Finally getting in writing there.
Yes. And man, your realtor needs to be able to help you sort through your emotions and your logic. Mm-hmm. To where you can say like, oh, that was more of a wall color thing, or no, this is a real concern that's really going to affect my day-to-day living.
And that's where realtors need to be good, because I think buyers get in their head and say, and get every, is it normal to get nervous, and every nerve feels like a red flag? Buyers will talk themselves out of a good opportunity if they see it. Buyers spend a lot more time waiting and feeling for that 100% confidence before they act. And guess what? Sometimes it's just not there.
And same thing in life. It's crazy how much this all correlates, but you're not always going to feel 100% when you make a decision or this is the right one. But I would rather you make a decision than realize you had all the answers than make it and be like, dang, I really messed up and didn't have any information at all.
I mean, the first offer is usually the hardest one that you write. That's when it turns out to be something real. It turns out to be something here, now. And look, that's where we're at. Truthfully, that's where we want the process to move forward. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Real Talk Real Estate. My name's Scott Warner.
Donovan Johnson.
Peace.
Have a blessed day.